I simply cannot afford you. Sorry. Hey there, people. How are you doing today? So recently I saw a quote, okay? And the quote goes something like this. If making you happy costs me my happiness, I can't afford you. Let's talk about this. Making people happy is always a positive and a great feeling inside as well as outside, okay? It brings me joy when I can make someone laugh. It brings me joy when I can see someone smile because of something that I've said, something that I've done, or anything of that nature, right? However, the reason for this quote in particular is because if what I'm doing for you is going to cost me my happiness, where I'm compromising my happiness by not feeling happy or by feeling like, I'm doing this just for you because, it's gonna make you feel happy, but the return for me, it's the opposite, then I simply can't do it. Or, as the quotes say, I can't afford you. So why is the term saying I can't afford you? So it simply means this. I can't afford you because it's not, we're talking about money value. No, we're not talking about money value. What we're talking about is the cost of your mental health, all right? Now, not to say that I'm trying to get too deep into mental health and things like that. No. What I'm simply saying is it costs you your mental health in terms of the compromise that you're giving this person, that you're not getting a fair return. Let's say, for example, they like a certain kind of music, right? And they're saying they want to go to this place where that type of music is being played. Now, for yourself, you don't like that kind of music. You don't enjoy that type of music. And that's just simply not who you are, simply not your thing. But because this is what makes this person happy, if you make the decision to go along with it and to go to the place and to be a part of basically their enjoyment, then it's going to cost you your happiness. And so it's not necessarily a fair return. Now, let me just say this. There is a thing called compromise, and I'll talk about that in a few moments. But getting back to the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making here is that if you go to the place and you're not enjoying anything that this person is enjoying, then it's obviously costing you your happiness at that moment, and you simply can't afford it because you're not feeling the same thing that this person is feeling. You're not enjoying the music. You're not enjoying anything about the moment that they're having. And so because you're doing it for them, it's almost like saying that you're giving them a selfish moment. And that's not something you should be doing. Now, let me give you an example of compromise. Now, a compromise would be something that you're saying, I'm willing to compromise on this for this. So it's like saying, I'm going to give you a fair exchange. So same example. Let's say you don't like the music, nothing to do with the music. It's not your thing, right? And you say to this person, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll take you to this place provided if you're willing to do this in return for me, so that I'm compromising my happiness just for your happiness. But if you're willing to give me back the same value for my happiness, whether it be take me to this place, whether you would do something for me, or whatever the case is, that you're saying, I would like to get this for this in exchange so that I can get the happiness returned back to me, then you're saying, okay, I can live with that, and that's a fair compromise. Side note, your happiness is all about how you feel about yourself, how you're confident about yourself, and as well as how do you accept yourself, good, bad, and indifferent, and be able to say, I am happy with me. If the compromise that you're asking for is simply too much for the person that you're trying to make them happy, and you're trying to say you would like to get something back in return for the loss of the happiness that you've compromised for them, then maybe you need to reevaluate the relationship. However, I will say this. If you feel like the compromise for making someone happy, is going to cost you your happiness where it's not going to make you feel happy, the other question could be, can you live with that? Now, if you can live with that, then obviously you're okay, right? And it really doesn't cost you that much because at least it's something that you feel like, okay, it's not going to make or break me. But if it does feel like it is going to make or break you, then obviously either one of two things. You need to make a change or you need to make an adjustment. Personally, I will tell you this. I don't think you should compromise your happiness just to make someone happy to the point where it's a no return, or for them, this is just about selfishness. I don't think it's worth it, and it costs too much. In life, your peace of mind and your happiness is worth protecting at all times. So therefore, I say this to say, on Motivational Monday, okay, always make sure that your happiness is definitely getting the value that it is deserved, okay? In the meantime, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded. Give this a like for the algorithm so that it will share it out to many, many, many people, and as well as share this video with your family and your friends. Leave a comment. Just leave a comment right about there, okay? And let me know what you think of this video, all right? And as always, booyah!